What up? What up? What up? So welcome to the rabbit hole. Mhm.
She probably fell asleep after she ate or something. I don't know. She just doesn't want to go live. She just tell us that she doesn't want to go live. She probably fell asleep after she ate. She just doesn't want to go live. She should just tell us that she doesn't want to go live. Oh, you're crying because she doesn't want to go live.
No comment. I don't know what I'm into. I'm gonna listen to the tone on the radio next to me. I don't know what I'm into. I'm gonna listen to the music next to me on the Google Play. I'm gonna close my door because my mother's playing on stuff that I don't know if you can. Once upon a time in a land far away, said hello, I said hey, hey. Gonna do what I wanna do tonight. Gonna have fun. Yes, I was lying down after I ate, but somebody want to play games and say I went down some rabbit holes, and maybe I did, but I still fell asleep. And here I am smiling.
You're down the rabbit hole again.
Well, both of you were both technically right.
I mean, she probably fell asleep because she ate.
Yeah, I fell asleep going down the rabbit hole,
Oh, okay.
but it wasn't right after I ate, but it was at the peak of my blood sugar being high.
Mm.
I was expecting to fall asleep anyway because I was busy all afternoon. And that little surprise that I found,
What's the price? Oh, yeah. They probably scared it and then it just stayed
I have
under
no
there.
idea, like, because it was already pretty much decomposed. Like, all that was literally, like, I literally for a minute was like, it looked like a dust ball. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'm like looking at it and I'm going, since when do dust balls have tails and and I'm like, as I'm like piecing it, like as it starts to register, I'm like, holy sh!
Yeah.
and it was stuck. It had to be there for a while because it was stuck to the floor.
Ew.
And like I was panicking a little bit because I didn't want the cats to come over. And of course, the one I knew that would keep coming over is Smokey.
Mm.
Shorty's listening to me make noise and like looking over from the couch, but he wasn't getting up. Smokey, on the other hand, he's the nosy one.
He's like, "What you got there, huh? Let me see. Let me see what you
Like,
got
what
there."
are you doing? What did you find it? And I'm like, go away. And Kirk was sleeping, and I'm like, do I want to wake him up and yell at him? Even though it's not technically his fault. It's all our fault because we don't clean as nearly as much as we should. And I was like, and when once I showed him, I'm like, I go, this is why like I'm at. It's like it shouldn't all fall on me.
Mhm.
The only one that has an excuse is my mother.
True.
You know, I mean, in some respects, she doesn't fully have her. Okay, Google, why am I on the floor?
I mean, he could put a load in as soon as he gets home, take a shower, and go to bed.
It's not even that. It's not even it's not even just the dishes. It's the rest of the house. It's the counters. It's the cabinets. It's the floors. Like the cabinet that's down underneath the counter next to the fridge. We put like our bottles of oil and anything that doesn't fit in the upper cabinets,
Mm.
and we put our like potatoes or onions down there. But there's been stains on the ground on the floor of that um, cabinet for the longest time, and I asked him months ago. I said, when you get a chance, because I can't really bend down that easily.
Mhm.
Um, if you can get down on the floor and like really pull everything out and wipe it down, it'll be helpful.
Yep.
And when he came out and saw I was actually cleaning, he had literally just woke up. I was like, I'm still working on this. I had just cleaned the kitchen floor, and I was like, when you have a chance, at the very least, organize and clean that bottom cabinet. And that was one of the first things he did.
Mhm.
While I was cleaning, sweeping, and mopping in front of the kitchen. Because I was doing where the dining room table was, I have to split that up so I can move stuff from one side of that area to the other side.
Mhm. Yeah.
So like I always try to and that's how I found one of the reasons I found the mouse. It's because I was making a pathway. I was like, all right, if I can get everything from the kitchen to just under the like to the under the table, then I can move everything, including the table, back towards the kitchen and take care of everything else.
True. True.
So I just as I pulled the table away, I picked up some of the junk that was behind there. That's when I spotted the dust ball with a tail.
Dust tail. Can we call it a dust tail?
Dust tail.
Dust tail.
Is that the same as a duck tail?
Kind of, sort of.
Duck tail. Alright, don't do that. You're gonna fall. That dude that's making those flowers with the colored pencil. He's
Oh
kind
yeah.
of he's kind of got me itching to like do more detailed stuff.
You should.
I said because I mean like I still look at it and go how the hell I like this like I'm watching him do it.
Mhm.
And in my brain I'm going there's no way that's a colored pencil.
Yeah.
I'm like that's still like flabbergasted. Like my brain is still like trying to function, figure that part out. I'm like, how
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't look like a color pencil.
You know, it looks like a digital drawing.
One of the lives he did the other night, I asked him what like what paper or what canvas type of canvas it was he using. He said museum board.
Mm. Yeah. Some paper is better for color pencils, and whatever paper you get for pastel is good for pencil because it's
Yeah,
basically almost the same thing.
yeah. He said he got museum board. He was using museum board.
That stuff is like a little expensive, but it's nice paper. It's the good stuff.
And I was like, okay, cool. Just
Yeah,
so
I used to like watching the people compare less expensive stuff to the real expensive stuff. You can see the difference.
yeah. Let's see if I won the lottery or not.
Lottery. If I won the lottery, the first thing I would do is go to an art store, but not Michael's like an official art store and just go crazy. But like, what can I buy? Give me
I
one of
wonder if
everything.
other than the commercial art stores, there's
No,
an
I
art
go to a
store.
real one.
There's an arts supply store on Mass Ave in Cambridge that
Mm-hmm.
randomly. There used to be a place called Pearls,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to say that was a real art store. That was one of
There's
the first.
still one, but I think it's in New York. It's not over here anymore.
It was that was probably the first like actual art store I ever been to. I think.
Yeah.
Um, I bought my first Exacto knife there, and they're like, they were technically not supposed to sell it to me because I was. They needed to see a student ID, like an
Mm-hmm.
student art studio, not art
Yeah.
student ID. Um, but there's another art store that I found randomly with Marie because she wanted to go when she wanted to go over in that area to go to a particular um, I think the Asian one of the Asian markets. Um, and I didn't know there was like I don't know Cambridge that well. I don't know all the like little stores and whatever around the city, but there was a Asian market that you could actually walk through to get to the little supermarket part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if I go there if I would find a sour sop or not. I'm still trying to find like the actual sour sop.
You're not gonna find that anywhere here. That's one of those foods that's not allowed out in United States.
Well, the guy that has the smoothie shop down there in Maverick. Last year when I went in there randomly, I asked him about it, and he said he sometimes gets them. The only problem is by a lot of times when he does order them, the majority of the time they've gone bad
Mm-hmm.
by the time they get to him. But I recently messaged him on um, Instagram and said, please let me know when you get soursop.
I'm gonna have to take you to my mom's farm so you can get all the ones you want.
Because like if I had the money, I probably would just like at least one time buy, get an order of it. But it's like $100
Yeah, it's
for like,
it's a good fruit. It's very exotic.
and I don't know if they give you only four or if they just give you whatever fits in the box.
How they whatever fits in the box.
And so because but still for something I haven't tried, like other than the puree, like I don't want to just buy it and then have these other ones sitting around.
Yeah, that's true.
I would like if I'm gonna do something like that, like I want to at least know it's something that I would actually use that physical fruit, the actual fruit for,
Mm-hmm.
if at the very least, if I prep it, if I like, I can hopefully at least freeze it
I
once I
think you can.
open it up and get the seeds out.
I should ask my brother. Maybe because he lives in Florida, he might be able to get his hands on it easier. Because a lot of people grow tropical fruit
that,
there.
that fruit guy, I call him the fruit guy, but he's always eating fruit on his lives. He's always eating tropical fruit on his lives. It's not like he's sitting there eating apples. He's eating dragon fruits and soursop and cocoa pods and or cacao pods. Um, a couple other random exotic fruits.
Did you see Kirk joined the fruit gang?
He did.
Yeah, he said he's either an orange or something citrus. I'm like, okay, cool. I had asked him a couple of nights ago.
If he actually ate on an orange,
Well, he likes orange juice, so I guess he figured.
I've, uh, I'm trying to convince him to eat an orange. I'm like, it's it. I go, if you're gonna try to get away from soda, eat an orange because it gives you the same taste as orange soda. Like it's the only thing that's missing is the bubbles.
True. Well, when he used to come to my house, I used to give him the little oranges. What are they called?
Clementines,
No, no,
the
like the kid
smiley,
friendly ones.
the
What are they
smiley.
called? Yeah, yeah. Because Noah used to like eating them, so I give him one and he would eat it. Maybe he just likes sweet stuff.
All right, well, I at least won my money back on this one.
It's a start. It's a start.
I got the bonus ball on the Mega Millions ticket. Let's see. Who says you can't win the lottery?
Might not win it all, but you win something.
Let's see. 18, 33, 40. No. Hey, you're a loser. I guess I still have to go to work Sunday night.
Oh,
So we're gonna
no.
have family members over Saturday.
Ah.
I don't
Oh,
think
Saturday is your thingy.
family get together. Yeah, look. Once again, who is complaining about me not going live?
She's not even here.
Right? Right? And it was right after she said this. Oh wait, hold on. I turned the volume down. Okay, give me one moment.
She just tell us that she doesn't want to go live. We're over here crying because she doesn't want to go live. She probably fell asleep after she ate or something. I don't know.
No, let's play that. Let's go.
Ooh, Maria. She calling you out.
That she doesn't want to go live. We're over here crying because she doesn't want to go live.
She's gonna play this back later. I'm like, so what's this about rabbit holes?
Come hang out on the chillest rabbit hole. And then, oh, I just read that. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, instead of telling you that I'm going live, I just figured I'd name it. It's funnier that way.
True.
But then again, I started at 1 a.m. and I mean, even um, Elderberry didn't show up.
She was in Jacob's earlier for a little bit. He told me that you told him to tell him. What was
So
it?
the painting I did for my mother, she's requesting two more of the same size to go along the side of that one.
Mm-hmm.
She wants the ship to be the more predominant um, piece of it.
Mm-hmm.
And originally, what I was gonna do was do like not the next size down, like that one. I believe is 20 by 20. I think
Mm-hmm.
24 by 24. I don't remember. But what I wanted to do was the 16 by 20. So the side pieces were a little thinner, same
Mm-hmm.
height, but
Yeah.
less. And then, but as I was, she was mentioning it again today, and I'm looking. I go, you know what? Maybe that size will do work again as work again for
Yeah.
either side. And and I was like, I slowly started picturing what it could be and stuff. So because I used purples and pinks for the like the outer part of the sky, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to triple into the other two, and then the yellow in the back will slowly fade out.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them I might not put any trees and make it look like it's still out in the like the ship is still out in the ocean. And
Yeah.
the other one I'll bring it even. I'll give it more of the indication that it's already beginning to dock. Because the one that's more centered, I don't think she can really tell that the ship is there. I think it blends too much in with the trees. At least for her eyesight.
Yeah.
So if I do the next two side pieces, um, they'll have to be has to be more ship and less um, external, or more ship and less scenery.
Mm-hmm.
So that more of just the sky, the ocean, and the ship.
I see. I see.
The ironic thing is, my intention today was actually to clean my desk, my room, and I did sweep. Then I ended up cleaning out there.
Hmm.
So,
At least you swept.
and finally put the rest of my laundry away.
Mm.
And all the markers came rolling down. I really gotta organize this desk though. So we found out what our new rent is gonna be, and it's $250 more than what we were already paying.
Oh.
Well, and then they also raised the price of the parking spaces.
In the garage or outside?
Probably inside too, but the outside, we're outside, so they only told us what the outside spaces are.
Oh.
And they said for because of the demands for parking.
That should be included in the rent.
Well, I have a feeling that they don't. I don't think they just rent to the residents, because some of our neighbors are parked on the side of the building. So I think if the residents don't rent, they're allowing outside people to rent the spaces.
Mm.
At least I don't know for if it's the same for the inside, but at least for the outside, because in order for them to allow indoor parking for outside people, they'd have to give them a key for the building.
Mm-hmm. That's just asking for trouble.
And all the spaces in the building inside are taken anyway. And I believe all of them are residents. The worst ones are the two that park right at the steps on the inside, because they, they both now before they had both of them had two like the regular, like I think one had a Subaru. No, they had an Audi like Outback type vehicle, and the other one just had like a regular sedan.
Mm.
Now one has a truck and one has a big SUV. And I'm like, and if they don't park just right, like we're trying to squeeze between their cars
Mm.
to get in.
They shouldn't allow big trucks to go in there. It's already small enough.
Sandy Monica here. I don't know what beach this is, but it's some beach right next to the. And we've been supposed to swings where somebody else took them.
Oh,
But
man.
oh, that's so nice.
I act like
You
I
guys are
know.
2 minutes late.
I act like I've been there before. I was gonna say, is it Venice Beach right next to Santa Monica?
So you guys are 2 minutes late. I'm waiting for you, and I'm looking at each car as it comes in, and I see a van go by. I think, oh, yeah, that might be Joe. Really, the van? Yeah, is what you associated me with. And then I see like a Toyota Camry come by. I go, hey, Joe. When I was looking, apparently,
You know, Alex Wasabi is not good at faking drama.
I thought he quit YouTube.
I think his newest girlfriend encouraged him to get back into it. I think he just needed a long break
Probably.
because he started doing the YouTube boxing.
No.
So he just had a match last weekend and he called out Roy, aka Guava Juice.
Guava juice. What kind of name is guava juice?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. I go, out of all the names in the world, you name
You gotta pick guava
guava
juice.
juice, and it has nothing to do with guava juice. Like, do you just really like guava juice?
I guess he does, cause
Yeah, no, but like at the end of his match, he called out Roy, his old partner, and I'm going, really? And then he just put out like the explanation on why he called out Roy. And I'm sitting there looking at it, and like they even have Roy, point of view on it. And I'm going, okay, I have a feeling what you guys are really gonna do is hype up this match, and it's gonna be one of those like it's not even gonna be a real match. It's just gonna be like you with like fake gloves on or you gonna put on this like comedic style boxing match? Because first of all, Roy is short. All right, like I think he's at. I could be wrong, but I don't. He's not. He's at least 4 to 6 inches shorter than um, Alex. So, like in order, I mean, either Alex is gonna have to come way down on weight, or Rory's gonna have to gain a crap load of weight.
It's easier to gain weight than to lose it.
Because that's like Adam Salah, um, trying to fight Alex. All right. Although I think Adam would beat him.
I thought they don't like each other.
Huh?
Don't they not like each other?
No, that was all when the whole boxing stuff started. They
No.
were all trying to call each other out and whatever. But then when Fuzi and Alex's brother had their podcast, they were doing the podcast at Alex's house.
Oh,
Okay, so like they really couldn't have too much beef if Alex let them in the house.
that's true.
So
The things that people do for YouTube.
I'm hoping Fuzi's doing all right because he hasn't been. I haven't spotted him in months.
I stopped watching him.
No, but I know he's had issues with sobriety and everything. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
and just his overall mental health. I I think He was really trying to oh, redeem himself in his last boxing match, and he did good, a lot better than he did in his first match. But he still ended up losing. But again, he showed so much heart in the match.
Is that the one where he broke his nose?
Right? The first one, Slim broke his nose in the first one. Um, the second one, I don't think he broke his nose again. Um, really? You working? Not really. That marker that the whole tip of it came off. Somehow the tip went back on,
No, it's a miracle.
but it's not really working. So,
It's like I'm gonna go back in, but I'm not gonna work.
and I found another one of the same color on the floor, and that one does not work either. I just need to buy. They just gonna make a case full of white and black markers.
I think they do.
I'm sure they do.
Those are the most used colors for any artist.
Because they're both used for shading and outlining.
Yep.
Don't know what I want to do. I'm not really set up to do much.
Mm-hmm.
feel like bothering Maria.
You should. She was bothering you the whole time. I was gonna tell her, I'm like, Maria, leave her
Should
alone.
I
She's
send like
traumatized.
should I send like 1000
Like she does.
emojis?
I don't know why she does that. It cracked me up. I'm like, Maria, that's not gonna get under April's skin.
It is annoying, but it just keeps me from wanting to respond. So you gotta just sit there and keep doing it for your own pleasure.
I'm like, she's gonna ignore it until you stop, then look at it.
So I feel like I need to do two different tributes right now to two different celebrities.
So, who?
First one is Dale. Dale. Daylight come and we wanna go home.
I love that movie.
No, but Harry Belafonte recently just passed away,
Oh, that's sad.
and the other one is Jerry, 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 Jerry.
He passed away?
He just passed. Either yesterday or today.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm
He was
so out of tune.
he was 79.
Who takes over his show now? It's his security guard that has his show, right?
But he already had a show.
Steve Wilkins or something like that.
Yeah, I think both. See, back when Jerry first started, he used to have somewhat of a decent, like, what decent show, but like between him and Murray Povich, it all turned into this like trash stuff. And I'm going, why?
Well, the only reason why Murray does it is because he actually cheated on his significant other. That's why he does that now.
I think he was married to the Asian chick.
I think so.
They used to both do they used to both do the um hell was the name of that show? Like kind of like an Inside Edition type show.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his, I'm guessing his ex-wife, both used to do that show. I don't know if you were able to watch that cat montage video, but I choked twice watching that. The second time, I like almost passed out from choking from laughing from that. Like
Oh, the one you sent
I
yesterday.
went to go show it to Kirk. I wasn't even watching it. I was watching, well, letting Kirk watching and listening to it and still laughing my ass off, and then had a coughing fit, and my eyesight was going, "You're gonna pass out," and I'm like, "I can't." And I was, Kirk's just like turning his head, like, "You really coughing?" I'm like, if you actually look, you could tell that like I can't breathe.
Oh my goodness.
Last night it was I couldn't breathe and I drizzled a little bit. I'm like, no, why? It's
Poor
the coughing is one thing, but peeing, especially if you're
today.
already lying down, you're like I don't want a wet spot when I come back to my bed. And now I have to change my pants. I'm like, I just put these on.
It just got comfortable, damn it. I don't want to change.
I told my mother earlier, I go, so Since I washed the floor, you can now walk barefoot for at least 5 more minutes.
Hmm.
At least 5 minutes before it gets dirty again. And I told Kirk, I said, listen, now that, because what was it, Wednesday? Was it Wednesday or sometime over the last weekend? I washed, yeah, it was Friday and Saturday, or Saturday of last week. Saturday. Slowly remembering.
Are you sure? Are you sure it was Saturday?
I washed the kitchen, the living room section, and the section in front of my bathroom. And I asked Tim Monday or Tuesday while you're off, can you wash it? I know he was sweeping one morning. I think it was Monday when I woke up. I thought he would continue on, or at least get rid of all the garbage that was around or like all the junk that was around the table. And he obviously didn't because what I found.
Hmm.
Um, but I said, listen, we need. I now that for the most part, everything is clean except for what's behind, under, and behind the furniture. As I get some point, you and Peter need to make a plan that he can come over and help you move furniture so you can get against clean behind the couch and the TV and everything. But for now, I go I go the the kitchen and the bathroom specifically should be getting done every week. As far as the living room and the dining room area, because they are two good size sections, even if we only did that every other week, it it will be able we can at least try to maintain
Hmm.
it. And at least once a month do a more thorough job. I mean, we
Think
should be doing everything every week, but it is a lot of space to cover. You know,
that'll take me a whole day to do.
yeah, that's why I was breaking it up. Me, like I said, even around the dining room, at least the living room area, all I have to do is pull out all the chairs and the coffee table, and I can just clean that section. But the dining room area, it's much wider space, so it's like I have to shift any whatever's on one side of the dining room table. I gotta shift to one side of the room and then
Hmm.
switch it up when I'm ready to get the other side. Time is it? It's 2 a.m. I don't know what I want to do.
I don't know. Jump. Ow.
I do want to draw, but what do I want to draw?
Do Miss Piggy and Kermie.
That's one of the few that doing characters and portraits are not my forte. Like I have to like really be in the mood to do it, and like it has to come from a heart place. So it's because when I do it where I'm like hyper focused to do it, then I'll be more detailed and you know get the result that I'm looking for. That's me. Yeah, who's live?
Dun, dun, dun.
Ah, he is live.
Oh,
This guy.
State Farm. Oh,
I mean, look at that.
Oh, he's still working on it. Is he doing it just to do it, or is it a commission?
I he's I think he's doing it with the intent to sell it,
Mm.
but I don't think it's a commission piece. But still, I mean, it looks like a poster. It doesn't look like I swear, like I've never had seen an art piece like really like I'm sitting where I'm like, it's not what you're doing. I see what you're doing, but it's not that. You're lying. You're live, but you're lying. That's not a color pencil.
Must be some good color pencils.
Dicky said it's a. He keeps naming off the brands because I think he's using multiple brands. And you can see even down in the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
See right there?
Yeah.
Like there's multiple. Like obviously those light brown ones are one brand, but then he's got the other ones that are like more solid in its their color. Oh, yeah,
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
yeah, yeah.
She still hasn't responded. Maria, Maria. Come out wherever you are. We're just gonna be like 100 messages later. Seriously?
Maria, 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 Maria. Oh, Maria, Maria.
She's gonna be like, what in the world?
Okay, ready? The two of us at the same time. Ready? Three,
That's so
two, one.
weird.
Maria! You didn't do it.
Maria.
Maria. Oh, Maria.
Nah, I text her. so
Maria, oh, where are
she
you?
can be like, what do you want?
Maria, Maria. Maria, 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 Maria.
Like, emergency, emergency.
Hey, Maria. Ruchana, Rutana, Rute. I don't know what they say in that song. Maria. 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 So I'll be like, what? You know that's what I say in my head, right? When she does it to me, instead of responding in my head, I'm going, what?
Oh boy.
Ready? I'm gonna play all of them right now. Why aren't you? Maria. Uh-huh. Maria. Maria. Oh, Maria. Maria. One. Maria. You didn't do it. Maria. Oh, Maria. Maria, where are you? She gonna be like, what? Maria, Maria. Maria, 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 Maria. Hey, Maria. Ruchana, Rutana, Rute. I don't know what they say in that song. Maria. Maria. How dare you cut it off?
She's gonna have a ball listening to all that.
You just woke up my baby. Maria, this is the song that doesn't end. It goes on and on, my friend. Maria, oh Maria. Come join the rabbit hole, Maria.
Poor Maria. Like, oh my god.
Dale. Dale. Come on. Da da da, Maria, Maria. I'm this bored.
You can tell. How many messages are you up to now?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 voice messages.
She's gonna be like, what in the world is wrong with you?
The same thing that's wrong with her.
I'll laugh if she fell asleep.
She would come back on. Really, April? Really?
We're like, why? You do the same thing to me.
Why are you gonna be so mean? I was so busy. I was busy. Somebody else is watching too. Who else is watching?
I don't know.
I bet you it's Maria.
I know one of them is me. I don't know who the other person is. Who's the other?
funny if she was watching this on the TV.
She probably is.
Yeah, you're watching Maria, aren't you? Yeah. You're like, I'm not checking the messages. I know what you did. Not checking. Not checking it. Not doing it. Not doing it. What? Hey, why'd you do that?
Oh, my arm.
Am I gonna do it all over again?
Maybe.
I was trying to set up my phone, and then StreamYard decided to change screens, and now I have to set it all up again.
Dun, dun, dun.
What are you doing? Hello? Hello? So whoever's watching in the background, sorry for killing your ear or waking up your baby because the volume is too high.
Poor Maria. This is what happens when you bully April into going live and then you don't show up.
For the second time.
Oh,
You're
yeah, that's
going
right.
live? So you're not going live, right? You're not going live. Are you going live? Are you going live? Tell me you're going live. Do you have a life? What about a life? Do you have a life? Do you have life stereo? Do you have life? Do you have a life?
And then when you do, she's nowhere to be found.
He likes it. Hey, Mikey. He likes it. I'm going to draw this upside down as far as the sketchbook is concerned so I don't have the rings in my way. Because I am left handed. And the rings are in my way. Let's see. Emily, is that you? And you're just not saying anything? Why? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't you like us anymore?
Who else could it be? Down the list of people who could it possibly be.
Herman.
I did talk to him earlier. Probably it is him.
Come on, Herman, if it's you, you know who's not here.
I know I haven't seen said person in a while. I think they kind of figured out that Herman gets annoyed.
I don't think they can. I mean, you don't care, right?
As long as it doesn't involve me, not really. Because I have enough people bothering me.
Herman. Is that a brown or a red? This is one of the only issues I have with drawing or painting at night. Because I don't have enough natural light to tell what color I'm actually picking up. Because some of them, like this one, the cap looks like it's red.
It's chocolate. We're just gonna name it chocolate from now on.
Because I'm looking for like reds and purplish. Like, there's two different types of reds.
Purple.
He's like, it's just purple. It's just purple. I don't think it's not really purple, but that's what I'm calling it. It's like the guy that doesn't want to learn your name, so he gives you a whole different name. He's like,
That always annoyed me.
I'm just gonna call you Ted,
Like,
but
how about you learn my name?
my name is Jeff. Come on, Ted. Let's go over here. But my name is Jeff. Okay, Ted. Maybe it'll come in handy.
Color.
I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do.
Color.
You gonna work? Probably not. So my mother attempted to draw something in one of those sketchbooks. I bought Peter a sketchbook. My mother found it and she started using it. But
He should get back into that. He's pretty good at that.
yeah, he doesn't see the value in it, so
Well, he doesn't have to do it for a thing. He just do it to relax, de-stress.
he rather sleep.
I mean, okay.
I'm just saying. You know how many times I've said, "Why don't you draw?" I don't know. He even say, if I had the right pencils, if I had the right whatever, and what did I do? I bought it.
And he doesn't even
Use
use
them?
it.
No. Opinion. I need a black marker. Whoever's ears I just killed by yelling out "No," I'm sorry.
They still haven't said anything?
They're like, she keeps blowing out my ears. I can't hear anything.
Who can this person be?
Hello, Todd.
He's sleeping. I know it's not him.
What's up, LL2J?
He has a doctor's appointment tomorrow to see the neurologist. I think they're gonna wait until he sees one to see if he can go back to work or not. He's like, I don't like this. I'm so bored at home. I'm like, enjoy the while you have your time off. Because once they give you the okay to go back to work, you're going to be like, I should have enjoyed my time while I had it off.
Yeah, do what everybody else did during COVID.
Yeah.
With
But
their
he's the type of person he needs to be doing something. Otherwise, it's like he feels useless. I'm like, just enjoy your time. Do stuff around the house.
I like being useless.
No, he likes being out, doing stuff, either going to see his mom or going to his friends or bowling. I'm like, well, I'm a homebody, so
It's
I'm
those
like,
occasional road trips. But yeah, I'm very content being at home.
so am I. He's like, oh, we're gonna have to change it. I'm like, ha, that's funny.
Good luck.
He's like, I have my ways. I'm like, okay, and so do I. So we'll see who's gonna win this one.
Maybe I will attempt this one and hope I'm not making a mistake.
Another tree. Is this one going to be purple?
Yeah, it does look red, reddish.
Maybe it's like a burgundy color.
There's an episode of news radio that you know how shows used to like they used to have that like that 2 to 5 minute piece before the intro played,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's an episode of news radio where the girl comes into Dave's office and she's wearing one of his shirts, and like she's got it tied at the bottom or whatever. And he's like, "You wearing one of my shirts?" And she's like, "This is one of yours." And he's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, I don't, you know, well, give me a different shirt. I don't want people to ask about anything because I think they were still trying to hide their relationship."
Mm-hmm.
Right, so he's like, "Do you have any?" She's like, "Do you have any other shirts in there that I can wear? I can use?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he opens up a drawer and gives her another blue shirt that looks exactly like the one she has on. Right, and she's like, "Are you serious? That's the same exact shirt." And he's like, "No, it's not. That one's blue. This one's Lazarus." Right, and he's like, she's like, "You serious? Just give me another shirt." Gives her another shirt that's the exact same color with a different name.
Oh my god.
Then he goes, "Okay, what else do you want?" And he pulls out five more shirts with different names, but it's the exact same color shirt.
Oh my goodness. That's something I would do. Get something in every color.
But it's the exact same color. They just have different names.
No, it's not. It's totally different.
That one, he's like, as he's pulling out the shirts, he goes, "I have sapphire, indigo, pastel, blah 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 blah," and it's the exact same color shirt.
Person is still. Oh, they left. Oh no, they're still here. Who is you? I want to know. I will give you a present if you tell me who you are.
I'll give you a cookie.
No, I ate all my cookies.
So my blood sugar finally made it into the 100s
Oh, that's good.
after like a month. And then I ate and it shot back up.
It's like, damn it. Just when I thought I had a hang of it.
And I was like, uh, well, the only things I ate before I had like actual food was or like an actual meal or whatever. When I not as soon as I got up, but when I finally decided to eat something, I started with the pear. Basically, had water while I was cleaning. When I took a little break, I had a banana, and then ended up having um, steak mushroom sub, and
My allergies. I don't like allergy season.
fine. I don't want to use you. Anyway, doesn't want to open. Go ahead, Maria, laugh. No, laugh at my struggles. I'm trying to open a marker. It's not even the color I want. I wanted the pink, but it won't open. Dare you not open? Come on. Come on. Are you the one that's like, yeah, you are that one. That's why you won't open. I didn't even put this on my. Let me do this. You can see what I'm doing. Told you.
Told me what?
Look in the chat.
Who is it? Who is it?
What do you think?
I don't know. Boogie Monster?
Yeah, it's colored the boogie monster.
Oh, you told me to laugh.
Go ahead, laugh. It's your nature. Did you get our messages?
You
Yeah,
mean your messages?
did you get my message? How was that karma for you? I seen a bunch of them, so I figured you would be like, well, I'm alive, so I came on YouTube. You're just trying to dodge a bullet. That's all you're trying. Stephanie's not saying anything. She's here for all the drama.
I didn't do nothing. I'm an
See?
innocent bystander.
See? She's not gonna say anything. She wants to watch the drama unfold. The drama unfold. Yeah, I went there. I'm literally just keeping it this simple. See? See what I did? See, mommy? See what I made? Look what I made, mommy. Not the mama.
She's falling asleep. Who's falling asleep?
See? I see. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What she was gonna say? What did I tell you?
Oh boy.
See? See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I'm gonna tell my mommy that I knew it.
She'll be like, okay,
Like, well, she'll be like, "No, what? Are
stop.
you gonna have this candy?"
And she just changes the subject.
Pretty much. Hey, how you doing? So how you doing? I like it. I like it a lot.
You know, I'm a mommy now and a wife, so I get busy around here.
You know we're just teasing you, big baby mama baby. We just teasing. We're just being silly. I'm gonna go tell my mama. You know why I'm gonna tell my mama? Cause I can. I'm just in one of those weird moods right now.
She's not gonna know what you're talking about, but
I go, you know my friend in California? She's like, yeah. I go, she's teasing me. Hmm. I'm like, why is she teasing? I said, because I was teasing her. You know, I'm a mommy. You're a mommy?
yeah, you didn't know this?
When did this happen?
She's going to say because she loves you. She's a mama now.
I'm a mom.
She went and had herself a whole baby.
Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Hello? There it is. Thank you. Now, if I was smart and just let it dry a little bit, maybe I could put the other color in it without it like killing the color
I
and
think you're
trying
gonna be a grandma. Who's gonna be a grandma? I is confused.
really.
Peanut is
My
having a
mommy is
baby.
already a grandma.
Peanut can't have kids. He's fixed.
So are my
He,
boys.
he's been fixed since he was a baby.
So are my boys. I gotta get there. I gotta update their. They gotta do a physical, and I don't have the money.
You know, Peanut has to go get his rabies shot again.
Yeah, I avoided doing anything during COVID because they weren't letting people in to the
Mm-hmm.
office, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't trust people without, you
Oh,
know,
he said
the
upside
big
down again.
animals are like our kids. You're not gonna, you know, for a few exceptions, you're not gonna try to check my animals without me present. The only
That's
exceptions
true.
is for like surgeries
Mm-hmm.
because
I got a potty. I shall return.
I kind of have to potty too.
Might as well go now.
Let's go powder our nose together. Oops, I did it again. I got lost in the pen. If you like tonight's music, scroll up in the chat. You will find the link. And guess what? Now I gotta pay. Oh,
Pay me then? Why are we paying you rent? It's going to be a long night. Oh, I need a snack. seafood and rice. That looks good. Oh boy.
All right, let's see what you're messaging me. What rent?
Mm. Oh, it's a cute sweater.
Damn, it's gonna be a long night. For who?
McDonald's. Oh, that chicken looks good. Why is it always the McDonald's abroad look so much more healthier than the ones in the US?
Because it probably is.
Oh, I was looking at a thingy on Instagram the other day that the reason why other fast food joints look a lot better than the ones in the US because a lot of the ingredients that we use here they're banned in other countries.
Yeah, for
I
good
was like,
reason.
oh my god, that's crazy.
For good
I said,
reason.
I think they said there were. I think he said there were 68 things that were banned that the U.S. uses. They're banned in other countries. I was like, that's
You
a
want
lot.
to know something that I just found out? If you look at like the taco shop, like a lot of packages apparently,
Hmm.
and I just noticed it that it's true because it's on the El Paso taco shell box. It says bioengineered food.
Yeah, he said a few of them were
Like
actually known causes of cancer. I was like, oh my goodness.
they're trying to kill us.
Yeah, and that's why health insurance is so
Yeah.
expensive.
Unfortunately, even our fruits and vegetables, I mean, you can't even find seeded watermelon.
No, you're gonna have to buy your own, make your own fruits. That's why it charges you an arm and a leg to eat healthy, because they want you to eat there.
And
I'm about to move to the other side of the world.
we're gonna do what we can. and call it a day.
I'm gonna go move myself to Europe.
One of those little island countries that like everybody gets along, everybody is fairly healthy.
I'll move to Spain. I always wanted to live in
I
Spain.
mean, you gotta stop and think about it, right? Even Arab countries, especially Arab countries, like their McDonald's have to be halal.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be clean ingredients. So I mean,
I say we should just all move, play the lottery, and move to the other side of the world. Goodbye to the U.S.
yeah, I told my husband today how much I'm paying for. We're paying for rent now. He's like, "Oh." I told this guy friend that I have that's in another part of Morocco. He's like, for 900, they could get what we get, and it'll be a house and not.
That's true. If you do move over there, you basically have a house.
I mean, the economy's not any better over there, to be honest. Even
Mm-hmm.
the guy that I was talking to, he said he hasn't been able to work in 2 years because there's no work. My husband hasn't worked since I've known him, since I met him. He was about to have a job, but because we had applied for the visa for immigration, we were afraid because of the type of work that he was certified to do. We
Mm-hmm.
were afraid that if he went out to sea, that we wouldn't be able to get in contact with him if we needed anything for immigration.
Oh,
So he didn't go to work. And then when he had his interview, after he had his interviews, we waited a year and a half to hear anything.
that's crazy.
And because we waited that amount of time, at that time, apparently his uncle was in that industry and was going to help him get a job.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time if we got an answer from immigration, his certification was kind of not good anymore, and his uncle wasn't in the industry anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't help him in the same way.
That stinks. He could have gone to work and still came back, and it would have been the same thing.
Yeah, I mean we didn't know any better, and he does blame me a little bit for that because I asked him not to go out to sea because we didn't know. You know, again, it's because we were. Because once they decide to notify you, we're back on their time.
No.
So like if they give us 30 days to get information together or whatever it is, and I need to get something from him, and he's out to sea, I can't email him or call him or text him or get a message to him.
Yeah,
You know, and and you know, people want to judge him. I go, do you think he really doesn't want to work? Do you know how depressing it is for a grown man not to be able to provide for himself?
Let alone his wife. I'm sure he feels bad about that too.
And he looks around and he sees his friends and his brother with kids and a job and a house and a car, and he's how old am I? He's in low his early 40s and has nothing to show for it.
It must be really frustrating for him.
To be honest with you, I think he was. I think he's had moments of like wanting to completely give up, if you know what I mean.
Um,
I mean, even the kid that I know, I feel bad for him. He's in his, I think, mid 20s at this point, and he's been looking for a relationship. And every relationship he's come across, you know, that something that was potential, the woman backed out of it, or ghosted him or something.
is that the one that was asking you if you had any friends?
Um, Most recent, he might have asked me. I don't know if he's asked. The one that did was back back in when I was first going to Morocco. That was my cousin's husband,
Oh, okay.
the Egyptian. And I feel bad for them. I mean, their case really should have just been straightforward, and they've had nothing but issues.
It's probably the person who first took their case. That's what stinks. If someone doesn't like it, then they like make it for anyone else who takes the case to side with them.
I'm literally just keeping it this simple.
I like it. Sometimes a simple way is better.
Especially since my markers don't want to cooperate. Pay me the rent. Pay, pay me the rent. It's my stream. I like it. I like it a lot. It's,
Don't be shy, say hello. You know you want to. That's funny.
don't cry. Try your eyes. Alright, when this hits 2 hours, I'll end it. I can go lie back now.
And fall asleep again.
Yeah,
Or go down the rabbit hole.
fall asleep going down the rabbit hole. And I gotta try to avoid that one video. That video is hilarious.
The one that almost made you die.
Yeah, there's just certain parts in it, and I'm like, oh my god. And they threw. It's a If you watched it, it's a montage, and a couple of the ones that we've already watched are in there. But then there's a couple of other ones I haven't seen, and I'm just thinking about it, and it's making me laugh.
Don't do it. Can't have you dying on stream.
I don't know why it makes it funnier is when the guy says, "Hey, Daryl," with the cat that's sleep swimming. Oh, sleep drowning. Because that he's like, you're sleep drowning again. Hey, Daryl, throw him in the kitty box, in the litter box.
I got an update on Cleo.
Oh yeah.
She tried to be the alpha, but the older cat, I guess they were having a confrontation or whatever, and Cleo was hissing at her, and she gave her a couple of whacks, and she calmed down. Apparently, she's an angel now. I was like, oh, maybe that's what she needed.
No, the actual alpha was like, this is my.
Yeah, she hissed at her, and she's like, nope, not in my house. And then since then, she says they play along fine. They sleep together. They're the best of friends. I'm like, maybe that's what she needed. That motherly love, because she didn't have that with her own mother.
Yeah, I don't think Shorty's mother was all that motherly. Or his mother liked the single life. She
She's about that single life. She's like, I don't want
didn't even
nobody.
want to stay with her own owners. She ended up leaving the track with other people.
Oh, Angel, hi.
What up, Angel?
Happy Friday. We need to make a shirt that says Happy Friday for Angel. That'll be cute.
I know it's coming. Okay, Angel started off with Thursday. It's been so long since we talked. Like, I don't know who you are.
That was
See,
funny.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was. I knew you were gonna message me.
Who?
He doesn't even. He doesn't even. I love you. Best.
Who messaged you? I want to know.
Who else?
I don't know. I can't read your mind. I can't see your
Who else?
screen, so I don't know. Who was it that messaged you?
I did.
Ah.
Haven't spoke to April in like a week or so or whatever. She last was live for the last time I was on with you guys there. And it's just been because last week was prior to me starting my new job that I started last Friday and got a few days of training and then still am training as of right now because there's still some stuff that they are like teaching me where I'm working at now. But where I'm at is actually great so far from what I see it as there. It ain't too much of a stressful kind of job. Gonna be pretty simple and easy. And on top of that, there they say that I can get 50% off shoe purchases and all that. So it'll mean
You gotta look
I'll
into that.
get some new tennies and all that to here, and maybe throw some of my older ones that I've had for so many years out here and just freshen up my
You
wardrobe.
gotta hook, you gotta hook us up.
Well, if you ever are here in Arizona, there most definitely they said that it's okay to share my like discount with those that I'm like closest to or that I know of and all that. And I was like well aware of that already even before I found out because certain places, of course, are very cautious of who
you share like your benefits as an employee with and all that there. So I already figured that because back when I used to work at the movies, then they only allowed the closest people that you would know to get a free ticket with you and all that. So I wasn't able to, like, let's say, have a random stranger come with me and enjoy a movie and all that. If even if I wanted to treat someone that was like just outside there, if you guys know where I'm coming from. So I figured that, and so most definitely there, April.
I'll be right back. That was a weird cry.
Oh no.
And I don't know if it was Shorty or Short.
They're fighting.
And hey, Jake Waters.
Jacob.
Uh,
Maria.
hey, Mother Maria. Happy Friday to you.
I gotta resist the joke.
Oh,
I gotta resist the joke.
Don't do it.
I gotta resist the joke.
Don't do it.
Resist it. They're both in the chat.
Don't do it.
I have to resist.
except Jacob is on your Facebook there, while Maria is in your YouTube channel.
Either way, I gotta resist it.
Don't do it. Because then we're going to get grounded again. We just got off punishment.
I gotta resist it. I gotta resist.
Don't do it. Close your ears, Jacob.
I love
Close
you,
your
April.
ears.
I gotta resist it. I'm trying to resist the joke. I gotta resist the joke. Like it's like right in front of me.
Don't do it. I don't want to get punished
There
again.
and there. I gotta resist the joke.
Don't do it.
We got the mommy.
Don't do it. Jacob, look away. Don't look.
I gotta resist the joke.
Run, Jacob, run.
I love you, Jacob. If you're listening, that is.
Resist the joke.
Oh my god.
Hey,
April,
Jacob, how have you been?
Who do you think you are?
I didn't
Behave
make the
yourself,
joke
April.
yet.
April? Oh,
I
my
didn't
goodness.
make the joke yet. I'm trying to
I'm
be
just
good.
saying I had nothing to do with this. I don't want to get grounded again.
I'm doing wonderful, Angel. How are you?
Just started my new job where I'm working at now. If you heard it from the last time I was up here with April.
Yeah, I did.
I gotta resist the joke.
Movie theater, right?
No, shoe store salesman.
Oh, shoe store. Okay.
I told this where I'm working at to a few other people, and one of the others jokingly said, "Not that Al Bundy shit there," and that's what exactly the person said. I'm just like requoting of what he said there, jokingly. Because if you remember Married with Children, Al Bundy, of course, worked at a woman's shoe store, but the one that I work at is men's, women's, and kids' styles of shoes there.
I won't play these games.
Maria, don't.
Well, she used the polite word. Like I'm trying really hard not to make.
I'm not really just like that. I'm not anybody's father. You gotta talk to the baby Jesus about that.
But I did love Married with Children growing up when I was able to watch that kind of stuff in my teenage years and all that there. Never saw the original run of it, even during the time when it was popular in the early 1990s when I was still a kid slash baby at the time. But now that I'm older there, I always enjoy watching that kind of stuff just for nostalgic purposes of wishing I would have seen like the original run of the show as a kid. But of course, that kind of stuff wasn't allowed at the time of my age there. But it's available on many streaming platforms that I know of that I could watch Married with Children on.
I don't even think they could play that on TV like they used to. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't
Well, I
wouldn't
think
go
some
over the same
stations
way.
still like showed the reruns of it. Like FX used to, I know. TBS, I know used to, but I don't know if they still do. Because ever since I got rid of my cable in February of this year, I haven't really went to any other alternative cable source or anything. I did have Sling for a month time there, just as a different form of experience of alternative cable and all that. But after like trying it out for a week or so, and I just decided to cancel my current paid service month with them, and from there haven't really looked into any other alternative like Hulu with live TV, YouTube TV, or whatever the like most popular live TV cable alternative services nowadays there. But it's just I don't know what FX and them show nowadays. But it's like you're saying, you don't know if they like actually show Married with Children on that channels like that no more. But I have no idea because I haven't watched those channels in a long time.
I think it's different though than finding it on a streaming platform now. I think it's
Yeah.
a lot different than being able to just like click through your channels like back in the day and just anybody being able to turn it on. Streaming platforms have a little more like they know how old you are when you're signed into your profile. Like they know what you're allowed to watch. That's
And
you
yeah,
know,
and based upon what like your watch history is like and all that, they also give like suggestive other shows in that kind of formation of what you enjoy, like from your from comedy shows or more so what I watch with my brother's Hulu. I watch a lot of reality shows like Shark Tank, Undercover Boss, Bar Rescue. I watch on my Paramount Plus subscription. So yeah, it's like you said, they know your age and they also know your criteria or history, which gives a proper suggestive kind of algorithm for what they would think you would enjoy and all that.
you like you some John Tapper? You like Bar Rescue?
Yeah, I watched it when I used to have the Paramount Network, which used to be Spike TV at the time there. And I would often watch Spike TV just to watch Cops that was running on there. But I would often tune into John Tapper Bar Rescue leading up to the current like marathon of the Cops TV show on there, and I definitely enjoyed what John Tapper always did and all that, and oftentimes it kind of gave me a kind of Gordon Ramsay kind of feel, even though they are two totally different people. But John Tapper is more so of the bar restaurant business kind of man, where Gordon Ramsay is the chef food kind of man from Kitchen Nightmares when that was on, of course. But just from the way John Tapper always works things around and all that, kind of gives me that Gordon Ramsay kind of feel, if you can imagine that.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, and Gordon Ramsay also did the Hotel Hell one where he stayed at a hotel
Yeah,
where
he did Hotel
he
Hell.
did
I've seen that,
the
and
restaurant as well as the place he was staying at. You know.
yeah, I watched a few episodes of the first season on Tubi TV that is on there. I was actually surprised to see Hotel Hell on Tubi TV with it being like less than 10 years old and all that. But I definitely saw like an episode or two during the original run, but never got a chance to see the early beginning of the show until the seasons were added to Tubi TV.
Were you leaving?
I know. After all that she gave you to go on.
Why are you leaving?
No, I'm not mad at you. I don't get mad at anybody. I'm not mad at you. I can never be mad at you, Maria.
He's mad. I want to make a joke, and I'm trying to be polite.
Family Dromar, I could never be mad at you.
See, he even said your name right. Me, on the other hand, I got the Boston accent as my excuse.
But I did see the one season run of the spin-off Marriage Rescue. But I'll be quite honest, just something of that kind of form of show should actually be done by a person that knows more about relationships issues and all that besides John Tapper there. Because it kind of felt a bit different of how he like tried to save marriages in the Marriage Rescue spinoff.
Well, I mean, that's half the fun.
What, you want me to make the joke? I don't want to. I'm trying to be nice.
Jeez, April, it's all your fault. I blame it on the apples in the community. Hold your tongue when you say it.
Okay, clap, clap. What happened?
No, you say I blame it on the apples in the community, but hold your tongue when you do it. Or at least when you say apples.
Okay, blueberry, it's potato.
Ooh,
see, you're extra special because you got a fruit and a vegetable.
I mean, I
should have just been potato.
We made you a hybrid. We made you
a hybrid.
Yeah, we made you a blueberry potato.
All the things in my life I can't have. I might eat potatoes tomorrow. That sounds good.
You see, that's why I named you Potato.
I'm starting my kayak trip tomorrow. I'm gonna go 70 miles tomorrow. I'm buying a new phone tomorrow. I'm gonna live stream. I'm gonna do a 70-mile kayak trip by myself. And I figured there's no reason to be on a diet when you're kayaking 70 miles. So I'm eating potatoes.
We need to get you a potato basket.
Oh my gosh, a potato basket. Does that have French fries, potato wedges, and chips in it?
All of the above.
See, that's why I can't be a potato. I can't be a cannibal. That's not fair.
But you love potatoes, that's why.
I know, but you aren't. I don't necessarily believe you are what you eat, because I don't eat potatoes.
See, you can have your potatoes and a blueberry smoothie.
Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to get a blueberry smoothie out there. I probably shouldn't eat any of the berries that I find out there.
But speaking of new phone there, Jacob, I actually went earlier today to a local or a nearby Metro by T-Mobile store because I am like probably thinking of switching up my phone from the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus phone that I have to the Samsung Galaxy S21 Fan Edition, or FE as it's abbreviated. Maybe just because I've had this phone going on a year and a half now, and 2 years come this October. But still, it's a great. My S21 Plus is still a great phone. It's still operating great and smoothly and everything. Nothing's wrong with it or anything.
Caw. Not me.
Curly fries never cooked properly. Every time I've had a curly fry, it's
Have you
like
did them in
it's
the air
not.
fryer though?
Could say it said no
Uh,
Arby's employee.
A lot of people like say Arby's curly fries are the best, and I actually agree with them. But there's also other curly fries that I know of, like I think Jack in the Box has curly fries, if I'm not mistaken, here or wherever Jack in the Boxes are at throughout the U.S. There, but
Salem
I like
Productions.
enjoy
one
the
kettle
Arby's curly fries because it tastes more seasoned.
Ew, Arby's
Ron,
is
one big
nasty.
kettle coach.
Arby's is so fire.
Arby's is yucky.
Ooh. I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
But I only had it once, to be fair. I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
just
the
kidding.
Arby's where you are is better than the one in Florida, because the one in
Oh
Florida
no,
just
they're all kind of trashy, but that's what I like about them. To be honest,
the trashier the better.
something about a loose meat sandwich. I just don't expect gourmet food. They're known for beef and cheddar. I mean, how fancy could you be?
I don't know.
Beef and cheddar.
Oh, you made a little tree. Is that the mama tree and the baby tree?
I want to make another tree, but my black markers and pens won't work.
It's a baby tree.
You just put a bad joke in my head.
Me?
Yeah, because you said baby tree, and I was gonna say, yeah, that's the baby tree, and that's the daddy tree.
Oh.
At least that, but the good thing is I didn't make the joke.
Nope, didn't hear a thing.
Suddenly went deaf.
It's like strangely, you were thinking of mean jokes. I was thinking of my favorite childhood book, The Giving Tree.
I found a working pen, and it's black.
You should see if they still have ink in them, because you can revive them.
I'm sure.
You got to
How
get
do
the
you,
right alcohol.
how do you
And
revive a pen?
if it's an alcohol based marker, you have to find the right alcohol, and you can soak the sponge again, and it
What do you
still has
mean?
ink
What
in
do you
it.
mean by the right alcohol? Like the right strength of alcohol, or
No,
like
it's the right brand.
isopropyl compared to like drinking alcohol? Like what?
Yeah, there's different types. There's a
No, I know.
special alcohol
There's
for
only two
markers.
there's only two types of alcohol. There's isopropyl, which is the stuff that you would put in anything that you weren't going to consume, and then there's drinkable alcohol. And then I was wondering if the potency mattered as well.
Probably. I'll have to look it up.
I'm curious now because I have so many markers I could save.
Yeah, I was actually looking on YouTube, like how can I save my markers, and they were telling me if they're water based or alcohol based,
So,
you could just revive them. But you gotta
Mr.
look inside
Water,
the marker to see if the ink is still good.
It just
Mr.
turns into watercolor paints after that.
True.
Mr. Waters. So I may or may have not found uh, loose canvas.
Are you gonna make me? Are you gonna make me a picture?
He's so excited.
Because I was looking online and they have rolled canvases. Um,
I'll roll you up something, April, if you draw me a picture.
yeah,
I was talking about canvases. What are you guys talking about? Get your minds out of the gutter. Gosh, this is a no smoking stream. I don't know if you guys know this.
Oh my goodness. I can't with you guys.
there's no bongs over here.
I've been bong free since about 3.
Since about 3.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a couple hours.
No, I did. I had one on your stream already.
Yeah.
I was lying. Maybe 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I figured.
And I bet you
Sorry, I'm a compulsive liar.
Uh,
I don't smoke it, but the closest I get is to CBD oil.
Ooh, that's pretty close.
That's what. Yeah, I'm not trying to get high. I'm just trying to relax.
That's what they all say.
I actually haven't had CBD in probably a year.
Are you taking the gummy form or
No,
are you taking the
no.
smokable form?
I've heard enough of the horror stories about the gummies or the
So
comedic.
you're putting those carcinogens into your lungs?
No,
Is there another method that I don't know about?
the actual like the eye drop. No,
Oh, like a dropper. Oh, okay.
yeah,
But you consume that. It's an edible.
no, it's an eye drop. You put it under your tongue.
Yeah, but
It's liquid.
it goes into your bloodstream like you just took an edible, though.
Well, it doesn't affect me the same way.
Weird. Well,
There's
I guess because it's not processed through your stomach. That makes sense. I see what you're saying now.
yeah.
It's interesting. I've never thought about that. After I graduated from high school, there was a big trend going on where kids were doing
Tide pods.
well, yeah, that too, but um, they were doing eyedroppers of like vodka and stuff into their eyes so their breath didn't smell. And I was
What?
what?
like you're risking probably going blind or something. Like I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, and I heard tampons.
Oh my god, no.
Gentlemen were using tampons, and they were sticking them where they could stick tampons,
Oh my god.
and wearing them into school. I'm like, what has the next generation after me come to? Because I'm really worried about them.
Who knows?
Jomar just says Stephanie.
Cause she's cracking up at what I said.
So, hi. I have 5 cords.
Mom!
5 cords for charging. Yeah. That little charge. Because you bend the wire. No, it's not the damage. You're telling me 5 of them. I know which one's the damage. All right, so you know what my mother does, right? She sits. Damage. Obviously. She sits. The other 3 are not. She sits damaged. In her bed with her tablet or her phone. And she takes the wire, right? She takes here. I'll even show it here. Look, no, she has this, and then she bends it, and she keeps it like that. Like, and after like 4 months, the charger doesn't work. And then she goes, my charging wire is not working. It's not charging. I said,
That's because after a while, you got to get it at that crazy angle just to make it work.
Yeah, she already put it at that angle, so she already severed the damn wires inside.
I'm on mom's side. April, you're lying.
She walked away, so she can't hear me.
She knows.
Her and Gigi both do the same thing. I would pick you up, but you're not going to let me. Yeah. I'm trying to show you this guy. Come here. There you go. Smokey. Hi, Smokey. He won't let me pick him up, so.
Hey,
He's
Smokey.
like, okay, I'm leaving. Bye. Maria's like cracking up over there.
Shorty's lying on the couch, and I think he's just getting to that age where he just doesn't care to move anymore.
Going into his lazy cat face.
He picks a spot and he stays there as long as possible.
I love all you.
I love you too, man.
You're gonna make April cry.
You're gonna make me make the joke, and I don't want. I'm trying to be good.
Don't do it, April. Behave yourself.
I'm trying to be nice for once.
For once.
Yeah, you're such a mean, evil person. You are, April.
Don't make me make the joke.
That's on you. That's on your conscience, not mine.
All right. I was like so close. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing anything.
Ooh, there's 3
I
people.
mean,
here.
I could just say it to make Angel laugh more.
Don't encourage her, Maria. No, don't listen to Maria.
Just say it already.
Don't
Why
do
don't you
it.
say it? You say it.
Breathe in.
You're the mommy. Go ahead, say the rest.
Oh, you guys made the Jacob.
Oh,
See? I didn't even make the joke yet.
I love Jacob. He's a great guy.
I didn't say it. I just said she's the mommy and she could finish the sentence.
if I get grounded again because of you, April, we're gonna fight.
I didn't say anything. Nobody said anything. He just left because he thought it was going to be said. I didn't say it. It hasn't been said yet. It hasn't been said yet.
Don't put me on big screen like that. Sorry, I must have pushed the wrong button. What happened? What I miss?
Oh, well, it was perfect timing.
Yeah.
You see the chat. Someone's trying to encourage me, and I said, "Well, you're the mommy. You can."
Oh
finish.
no, I saw that part. Are you gonna
And
repeat
I
it?
said, "You can finish the sentence," and then you poofed it.
I poofed. What happened?
Well, nobody said it, so don't worry about it.
BRB.
I know one thing I definitely heard. I definitely heard Angel say that I'm a good guy.
You are there, Jacob.
Well, thank you, Angel. You're a beautiful soul yourself.
Thank you.
Oh, getting all
So
mushy.
tempting me.
It's the mushiest.
We are mushy intolerant on this stream.
Mm-mm.
Liar.
We're like mashed potatoes the way we mush.
Mashed potatoes and blueberries.
God, I got
You
potatoes
know
on my
what?
brain
How
now.
about this? We'll just make. Jacob will just be the potato, and Kirk can be the blueberry.
Kirk is what?
Blueberry.
No, he said he was an orange or a citrus fruit.
I mean, he
Oh,
likes
man.
blueberry.
I'm going kumquat. I get to pick.
Okay, well, I mean, Kirk likes blueberries, so it kind of makes sense that he's a blueberry.
It sounds like he's a kumquat to me.
April, what? Oh, are you telling me to be quiet in Spanish?
Oh,
That's not what she's saying. I speak Spanish.
Maria.
I speak Spanish.
It took me a minute to figure out that first word, and I'm like, that looks like something that kind of reminds me of something Kirk's father used to say all the time.
Oh my goodness, I can't with you, Maria.
Dios mío. Mm.
No, my brother's father used to say, "Cállate," and then he would say, "Gismane," and I'm like, whatever. I kind of figured out what he was saying without having to learn the actual translation. What? Look, Look, Stephanie can translate it for us.
After I die from laughing, sure.
I can translate it for you. Would you like me to?
Sure. Surprise everybody.
Dios mío. Dios mío means oh my. Well, I like to say oh Dios mío because she could mean oh my God or she could mean oh my, depending on the context that she's using. But she's actually using it out of order because you shouldn't use oh my in the beginning of the sentence. She's actually structuring the sentence like an English sentence, but she's using it in Spanish.
She's gonna sit there and they go, he's deconstructing my words.
Oh yes, I definitely am. I took Spanish 3 years in a row. The same fucking class.
Breathe, Maria, breathe.
Croqueta. Gosh darn it. Croquetas problemas.
Hopefully you're all right there, April.
Yeah, she's laughing her ass off. I'm over here choking to them. She can laugh and I'll choke.
Oh my God.
Well, it's time to make your CMOS thing.
I'm starting to overheat.
Croquetas.
So that's
No sé, Maria. It sounded like it. Oh, now I want some croquetas.
No, I said preguntas problemas. I was saying that when April started having a cough attack. If there was any questions or concerns we need to worry about. Only papas aquí. That's all I'm talking about is fucking potatoes.
This is why you're a potato.
I told you I got potatoes on the brain.
That's it. I'm gonna start collecting potatoes and sending you a basket. A potato gram to Jacob.
Gosh, that would be the worst thing to have in my house. That and like Oreo cookies and like milk.
There you go. Add Oreos to it too.
Oh man, Oreos are bad for me.
Oreos of every kind.
Oh yeah, I also wake up in the middle of the night and just eat a whole sleeve of Oreos.
I can't for the life of me remember the last time I had gotten any type of Oreos, even the traditional ones from a grocery store. It's just over these last like 4 or 5 years, I kind of stepped back from eating the cookies there, even as a snack, just because I remember when I was in my mid-20s and often got them, they would be gone in like less than a day or so.
Because they're addicting.
Yeah, and that's what I had learned there, Steph, about how like addictive they are. So like that's kind of like why now I don't get very much snacks, including Oreo cookies, at a grocery store. Every so often I may.
all those bioengineered foods. Yeah.
Oh, I love bioengineered foods. Oh, they're so good.
I know, right?
I don't care what anybody says. I can put down a pint of ice cream in 10 minutes. I love sweets.
More so just as the
the other night we had tacos and I looked at the nacho taco shells and it said right on the box bioengineered, and I grabbed one and I made a taco. I go, look what they're doing to us. Crunch.
Right.
I've gotten like those flavored taco shells like the Old El Paso ones before April. They're good there. I just have didn't see them like maybe 4 or 5 years ago
Yeah, you
before.
have a toaster oven and you stand
That's
it
how
up.
you make your own tacos.
And I have a tortilla press.
I make my own tacos and my own taco seasoning.
There you go.
We
Yeah.
make our own seasoning too.
You get some cumin, you can make it happen. Cumin's the only key ingredient. Everybody's got garlic and paprika and chili powder. That stuff's easy to do. But if you don't got cumin, it ain't happening.
Cumin and oregano.
I don't care about oregano.
Well, oregano don't care about you either.
Yeah, well, all right, I can deal
Poor
with that.
oregano. What did
No,
oregano
I don't
ever
really
do?
care. Like I'll put oregano on with like an Italian dish, but there's no reason to put it on anything else.
No, when
I'll put cilantro
we
is the
started
closest
doing
to Italian and
when we
Mexican
started
all
doing
interchange.
our own
Ooh,
mix,
cilantro.
when we
Yeah,
started doing
cilantro is Italian, but
we just
we'll allow it.
when we started making our own mix, we looked for a copycat of the old El Paso because that's what we used to use.
For me, I usually put paprika, dash of cayenne seasoning, and some salt and pepper in my like own customized taco mix there.
Salt and pepper.
And cayenne.
So not
That is
too
the
much
whitest
because of
angel. That is the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Cayenne. So yeah,
cayenne or Cajun, whatever, however it's pronounced there.
Cayenne. You spelled it. You pronounced it right. Cajun is it usually has cayenne in Cajun, but cayenne is the name of the pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get made fun of all the time. All I put on most of my food on a regular basis before my girlfriend started yelling at me was salt and pepper, and then occasionally I'll do sour cream. She makes fun of me because I only do white boy seasonings and I don't have any flavor palette. And all of my food used to look like it had just like a light snow over it because of the salt. It
well,
was bad.
you should have
It was
saw
bad.
as I started playing with seasonings. Like when I found out how much paprika helps chicken, I'm like, why haven't we been using this?
Oh yeah, I decided a long time ago. Paprika is just for color. It's not for seasoning. It doesn't add any flavor. It just makes your deviled eggs look good.
Well, it makes my scrambled eggs taste good.
Salt
I
and
use
pepper. That's all you need for eggs. Same as steak.
salt, pepper,
Salt and
No.
pepper.
paprika.
Onions and peppers.
No. Onions and peppers and stuff, that all goes on the side. That's not the
No,
seasonings
it
that you
goes
add to it.
inside the eggs. You gotta cook them all
Inside the
together.
eggs. How do you? Well, yeah, you cook them together. Well, no, I start my green peppers before I start my eggs, and I start my onions a little after my green peppers, just
I
because
made
there's a pecking order.
I did oyster mushrooms
Ew. No mushrooms.
Oh my god.
and eggs, and that was bomb.
I was just talking about this on my live stream earlier. I took 21 grams of mushrooms once.
I'm talking about oyster mushrooms, not
It's still
Well,
a
yeah,
mushroom.
same thing, I guess. You know, they're all fun
Just
guy.
used differently.
I'm a fun guy.
fun guy. You should hang out with Mike Tyson.
He's a fun guy.
You should go do mushrooms. He seems to really like mushrooms.
He's a DMT guy. Come on. He's more of a dimethyltryptamine kind of guy. He's into the Colorado River toad.
um, Jacob,
Yes.
love you, Father.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You guys are so bad.
Gosh. Angel coming from left field. Got angels in the outfield right now.
You guys are so bad.
Well, at least he didn't use the other word.
Don't encourage
I'm
the other
trying
word,
really hard
April.
not to use.
Man, you guys just don't want me here tonight. I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
No,
Am I offending people?
you're a fun person, Jacob. We all love
Yeah,
you.
I get it. I'm a fun guy.
He's a fun guy. Get it?
Leave
Fun
Jacob
guy?
alone. You guys are so mean.
Leave Brittany alone. All right, time out.
4 people. Who is the fourth person?
um, I thought Maria was still in here, but she hasn't said anything in the last like 5 minutes or so. Whenever her last comment was.
She's probably cracking up back there.
Yeah, but
Right.
the talk about like seasonings and all that is actually great because, like I said, the stuff that I like to put on, like my own taco meat, is what I've mentioned, and oftentimes whenever I make my bacon wrapped egg muffins, I often like
Ooh,
to pour some seasoning into the raw egg just to give some flavor when it bakes in the oven.
that sounds yum.
You know what him saying father just made me think of?
What?
What?
Sylvester Jr. from Looney
Oh,
Tunes.
yeah.
So,
Uh,
oh, father. I kind of wished I called Shorty Sylvester Jr. because he makes me think of Sylvester Jr.
He does kind of look like him.
The funny thing is, Sylvester Jr. is just Sylvester.
Yep.
But when Shorty was a kitten, he gave me Sylvester Jr. vibes, and all kept hearing in my head is, "Oh, father, oh, father, why must you?" Because that was his line. Sylvester would do something stupid or whatever, or something like that. Junior didn't like it. He's like, "Oh, father, father, why must you?"
what did you grab from the refrigerator there, Jacob? I heard you open a can there. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking
Apple
Polar
juice.
sparkling water.
Oh,
Tart cherry limeade.
that sounds delicious. I kind of got, well, not kind of, I did get like a 24 pack of Celsius sparkling water from a food box I got last week there. And it's pretty good.
I love. I really like seltzer water for replacing pop because I like carbonated beverages, but I don't like to
Yeah,
have all the sugar
Kirk,
all the
Kirk
time.
is my brother. Kirk's actually slowly but surely starting to teeter over to sparkling water.
About time.
I'm trying to find alternatives myself now that I'm getting older there of like other ways of like drinking carbonated stuff just without the sugar like traditional soda and all that
One,
there.
Maria, will bother you in the private chat.
Um, uh, Angel, another thing you can try. I don't know if you ever get. Have you ever seen the powder drink mixes that they have at the store?
Yeah, I seen the powder, but all I know is like let's say the Crystal Light powdered ones, or like let me show you some of the powder stuff I have in my pantry. I have like the Propel electrolyte coffee drink packet. I have some of the Crystal Light stuff. But
Are you walking away from us right now? I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like you're leaving the room.
That's what I do.
Are you just like talking as you're walking out of the
He just
house?
pulled a April.
No,
Ooh.
Celsius is good. So they have the Crystal Light ones and they have other ones. All of those have zero sugar in them. So if you add them to a carbonated water, you get the same flavor that you would with a pop.
Yeah, the
Um,
only problem with the Crystal Light and some of those is Yes, we have aspartame in it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't get the ones with aspartame. Get the
yeah.
ones with sucralose. They've started swapping that out a lot more.
The Celsius that I showed, there's no high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservative, and no
Yeah,
other
my
flavors.
brother likes the Celsius,
What's that?
the Celsius brand.
Yeah. Well, Celsius doesn't have any sweeteners in it. The sucralose, a blue agave is not too bad. Sucralose isn't too bad. Like if you have to go with sweeteners, at least go with a natural one, and those are at least natural. Um, but if you wanna kick pop and then also keep like a juice thing, I bought before I started my no sugar diet. I used to get 100% juice and then just carbonate it on my soda stream. I just would pack CO2 into it, and then it was all of a sudden carbonated. Then you could just do regular juice. You just carbonate it.
Yeah,
Soda Stream.
Yeah.
I think we tried to do that once with the juice when like the carbonation changed the flavor completely.
I
So
did it to a watermelon once. You can, okay, so you can, if you're really stupid, you can break your soda stream, break off the top so it doesn't screw into bottles anymore. You can stab it into a watermelon or any melon actually, or a grapefruit or an orange, and basically you pump it until the melon splits open, and then but as soon as you bite into it, it'll be carbonated like a drink. It's an amazing thing to do if you've never tried a carbonated watermelon before.
yeah, just make it explode, and then you go,
Oh
wow,
yeah.
it tastes like
Then you
soda.
don't. Could you imagine not having to pull out a knife to cut a watermelon? Could you imagine the risk involved with the big ass knife that you had to pull out to carve a watermelon?
I could just throw it on the floor and smash it open.
Or you could stick your soda stream in it, explode
Smash
it. It doesn't blow up everywhere. It's not like an explosion. It just cracks open slowly, and then you take a bite, and you're like, "Oh, this is watermelon soda pop." But the most natural watermelon soda pop I've ever had, and it's got seeds.
But I'll be quite honest, guys. When I got that Celsius water from the fruit box that I got last week delivered, I had never had that brand of sparkling beverage before. I've seen it in like convenience stores that I would go to, but I just never tried one from when I would like go to a convenience store and get something to drink because I always prefer something of the high sugar context like a Dr. Pepper.
Ew, I don't like Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, have you ever tried a Dr Pepper crock roast or crock pot roast?
No.
They replace it as one of the liquids that you add to the mixture, and you like crock pot it all day, but it'll hold the Dr Pepper taste at the end. It's actually pretty good. I did it with was it Mississippi Mississippi crock uh, Mississippi pot roast. It's like a ranch seasoning, Dr Pepper, and uh, what's it called? Pepperoncinis, and that's like the only ingredients.
Mississippi.
Yeah, it
Um,
sounds good because it has
uh,
Mississippi in it.
uh, that Dr. Pepper,
Yeah, why don't you put a state in the name of a recipe?
that Dr. Pepper pot roast that you just mentioned, Jacob, sounds pretty interesting, but it may not be something I would be want to try anytime soon as of right now because of what I'm trying to do with my life and all that. But on top of that, if these Celsius waters do a great job, I may look into getting like the powdered stuff. Just get like some type of like carbonated water case pack or something, or like see how much it is for a similar pack of 24 of the Celsius water at the nearest grocery store.
You could do a diet Dr Pepper, and it would still have pretty much the same flavor. I don't know how much aspartame you get when you crock pot something for 8 hours. I assume you cook off a little bit of it. You don't have to have all the sugar. Not necessary. I don't. I have less than 7 carbs a day, and all the carbs that I have are fiber carbs. I don't need any
What?
bread or sugar.
I love my carbs too much. I can't.
That's what I was talking about with potatoes. I don't eat potatoes because they have starch in them.
I'm sending you the basket of potatoes whether you like it or not.
I don't even eat fruit because it's got sugar in it.
Oh, I'm gonna send you a basket of fruit too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't eat blueberries or potatoes. I love them, like they're delicious, but I don't eat them.
I'll give you all tropical fruit.
Ooh, you know what? You know what my weakness is? Oreos and gummies. Like any kind of gummy snack, like peach rings. Ooh, I fuck up some peach rings.
You're like my mom. She loves those peach rings.
Oh yeah,
Oh, he's there for his daily cuddles.
he came for the smoky.
He picked up. I just wanted to say hello.
He
Nah, I
came for
just
his
like mom sitting here rubbing my butt.
5 minutes of fame.
Belly. Want to go? You want to? Yeah. Okay.
He looks like a prisoner that doesn't want to leave. He's like, I'm kind of against this, but I love it at the same time.
He's like, she's rubbing my belly, but I don't want to be in this position.
Right. Oh, well, I have to get up in like 5 hours. So
Dun, dun, dun.
you guys have fun, make babies, catch Pokemon, all that fun
Baby.
stuff.
Well, you have a great night there, Jacob. Love you, Dad. Mwah.
There we
Wow.
go.
You
Is
made him
it the
so
going?
bad.
Is it the going away present that I needed?
I
Yeah.
guess so.
Night, Daddy.
You made him
Wow,
so bad.
Dad,
Well, now that you're leaving,
Daddy.
You said you were gonna be getting off because you have to get up in 5 hours there.
So what? You don't think I'll remember, or what?
but,
You don't
If
think
I
we're
get
gonna? You don't
grounded
think we're
again,
ever
I'm
gonna
leaving.
talk again, Angel?
but we won't talk again. But you know I love you.
I love you, man.
I love you.
You know
I
I love
love you, bro. I love you like a father. Like a father loves his son.
you.
All right.
Would you rather be the uncle?
I'd much rather be the creepy uncle that thinks everything is weird.
I'm not weird. You're weird.
Well, you guys have fun. If you guys get a chance, check out. I should be doing a live stream tomorrow at some point when I get my new phone, and I'm gonna be live streaming for like 2 days straight. So if you guys get a chance, pop in and say hi.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.
But most definitely there, Jacob. Have a great
Well,
night.
I'll do my best.
I will miss you, Daddy.
Wow.
April.
Well, Mommy just left, and then there were 3. Well, I resisted for most of the time.
You just couldn't wait. It's like I need to do this now.
Well, Angel started it. This time it was Angel's fault. It's just easier to blame Angel because he started it. And then there were 3.
Yeah.
Sure, at the shores of the Boston Harbor, looking at the Boston skyline. Isn't it pretty? And that's not
That
even.
from where? What part?
That's facing the aquarium and Faneuil Hall. And
Oh, okay.
that's behind Maverick Station.
Surprised you didn't get a picture of the bridge,
Which one?
the Tobin Bridge.
Yeah, that's off to the right. Way over on the right. Like, it wouldn't make it into this picture because it's. Even if I wanted to put it in it, like, I'd have to get the Bunker Hill. I can't even get the Bunker Hill Monument into this.
You took that picture or you found it?
I took that picture.
Oh, go to Deer Island and take a picture of the skyline there. It's pretty too. If you go all the way to the top.
Yeah, you see the blue building in the dead center. That's the John Hancock building. I think. Not sure what the other building is. I don't know if that's the new State Street building or.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my camera and just go to the city and just take pictures. Be like, I'm here.
It's crazy. You barely even. What's crazy is you barely can see the Prudential in this picture anymore
What side is it on?
because of all this they've put up. Well, you know which one the Bunker Hill Monument, not Bunker Hill, John Hancock. So
Mm-hmm.
straight ahead, you see the Faneuil Hall clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think to hold on, I believe I believe the John Hancock is to the right of um, the Faneuil Hall building, the clock, and then to the right of that, all you can barely see on the right hand side is the needle at the top of the Prudential Center. You can barely see the needle.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like there's a dark colored building to the right of the John Hancock. It's like the last of the group of buildings. It looks like a shadowed building.
Mm-hmm.
Behind that, you can see the needle at the top of the building.
It's so tiny.
I know.
It's like I'm here, I'm here.
But if I took a wide shot, I mean, you'd see what's it called? Seaport. Seaport
What?
added Seaport added a whole extra like city. It's like you get
Mm.
the original Boston skyline with a few new a bunch of new buildings, and then if you look to the left, it's like a whole extra city. At night, it's pretty because the Seaport buildings have like blue lights, blue and purple lights on their building
Oh.
and stuff, and then you have the regular lights of downtown Boston. But like part of it looks cool, and then there's the other part of me that's like you're taking away, you know, the Boston sky. Like, you're completely changing the Boston skyline.
Sure.
All
So
right,
much for you staying at 2 hours.
I blame I blame Jake. So we're ending it at 3 hours.
This time for sure, for sure.
Yeah, because it's 4 a.m. here.
Yeah, and it's officially 1 a.m. here.
1
So
in the morning.
I don't know if I'll be able to fall asleep tonight or not, there, guys. The reason why is because earlier this afternoon, at about like maybe 3 or 4 p.m. this afternoon, I kind of took a bit of a afternoon rest and got up at 7:30 p.m. this evening. So I don't know if I'll be able to get any sleep tonight or not. There, it almost feels like my body is fully energized, and as though I'll be up all night there, which is gonna probably put a damper on my work day when I have to go in later today, this afternoon. That is. But if it gets me through today, then I'll most definitely get a good night's rest when Friday night rolls around later on.
Vampire.
That's funny. I'm looking at a picture. Jonathan Knight from New Kids on the Block. He posted a picture or a post that Christy Alley, the actress that passed away, she posted a picture of John sleeping. I guess they were good friends. And she posted, "You want to know what Johnny Boy looks like sleeping right before he kills me?"
Hmm.
But speaking of passing, I heard super early Thursday morning that Jerry Springer had passed away.
Yeah, we lost Jerry Springer. We lost Harry Belafonte, um, who sings Dale, Dale. Daylight come and we wanna go home. We work all night. I was wondering why his songs were showing up, and then all of a sudden I saw that he passed away. I saw behind the scenes of We Are the World, where they started like changing the words to that song, and like in Belafonte was part of We Are the original We Are the World. So like they would change the lyrics and then then keep the chorus. So you have
Mm.
like Stevie Wonder and Lionel Richie like making jokes with the lyrics and then go daylight come and we wanna go home.
I think of Beetlejuice every time someone's.
Oh, they showed a uh,
If I remember, Steph, didn't they play that song during the original 1988 Beetlejuice movie that I
yes,
remember
Yeah,
watching?
yeah, that's
it's
one of the
in the last scene, I think.
not the last scene. It was the table scene.
Oh, both. Because they
No,
played it in the.
no, at the end they played a different song.
Oh, okay.
They played forget the words, but it was more of the calypso
Oh,
song. I forget the word like the song is right there and I can't.
I love that movie. I hope they make a second part to it.
That's my favorite Muppet episode about Harry Belafonte.
I don't think I watched that one yet.
Yeah, I think it's in like season 5.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't remember because I scrolled through. Because when I saw that they had the Muppets on there, I would scroll until I saw names that I wanted to see. I was like, oh, there's the Steve Martin one. Oh, there's the Harry
Martin
Belafonte one. Oh, there's the one with Prince.
Prince is on it, and the newer ones, right?
What? Um, I think it's one of the last seasons. But he at the time
Mm.
he wasn't. That's when he was going by the symbol
Oh,
for his
oh,
name.
the new Muppet Show. I thought it was the original because the original is only till 81. And
But there's a new one called Muppets Mayhem coming next month to Disney Plus, if I heard correctly.
probably.
Yeah, I think there's a new movie. It's a new movie, right?
I
Uh,
either it's a new movie or a new TV series. There, I read
Forget what?
what it's going to be called. I don't know whether for sure if it's a movie or a new series original.
Because I don't remember who the actor or actress, but somebody mentioned it on a talk show, and I can't remember who it was. But
Muppets.
I watched on Peacock. I watched the 90th birthday celebration for Carol Burnett. Her and Julie Andrews are best friends.
Sound of Music.
It was fun watching that, though. Let me look.
Well, it was fun being up here with you, April and Steph and Jacob and Maria as well. Well, even though she was in the chat, but it was great being up here. I know you're going to be ending it here in less than a minute there, but y'all have a great night. Love all of you.
97. I hope Dick Van Dyke makes it to 100.
He's probably one of the last like current living legends, and I know Bob Barker of The Price is Right. Growing up, when I had watched it as a kid, is still alive, and he's gonna be 100 come this December.
Carol Burnett just turned 90, so she's got 10 more years before she hits the 100.
And I know the if Bob Barker does make it there this December, he'll be 100 December 12th, 2023 this year.
Nice. Maybe he'll do another Happy Gilmore camera. Uh,
Oh, that's if there's any talks of another one being made quite.
every now and again, Adam Sandler, like he'll do a little like skit or whatever. And a couple years ago, I think it was a few years ago they did one where Adam visited Barker in the hospital, and they acted like they still had a feud going on.
Yeah, I think that was like an SNL skit or one of those late night comedy kind of skits,
Yeah.
the late shows and that kind of stuff. There.
All right, since we hit the 3 hour mark,
All right.
thank
Good
y'all
night,
for hanging
everyone.
out. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I'll do my best to go live Saturday. We shall see. It depends on what Saturday's gonna be busy, so I'm not sure. Tomorrow we'll see how I feel
All right.
cause I gotta cook Saturday morning. So uh,
All right, bro. You have a great night.
you have a good one. Like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. Much love.
Bye.
Pieces. Pieces.